Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your April 2025 tarot reading. I'm Kate. I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a Scorpio partner, tune in. Some of these messages may resonate for you as well. So the first card that I want to talk about is the overarching theme, something that you might be experiencing throughout the month. You have the Three of Swords in reverse, and you're figuring out how to let go of the heartache, of the anxiety, the grief that you have been holding on to for so long, and it doesn't necessarily feel like it's right at the surface. It feels like it's a grief that has been under the surface, just like something's not right. I can tell something's not right. I'm not okay, but maybe not enough to make you outright cry. So it feels like that grief is starting to dissipate. You're starting to recognize what it is, and you're healing from it. Now for a spirit animal card, this could be an animal that your spirit team is showing to you throughout the month that might have an important message, whether it's a personal meaning or something that they're just deciding to show you this month. This is number 33, Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. So you could be seeing the number 3 or 33. 33 is a master number. So some of you might be master number 33 in numerology. So that might resonate for or validate those messages for those of you that would apply for. And I love how this is specifically a white horse. So you might want to look into the symbolism of white horses. And when it says freedom is yours, I do think it's emotional freedom. You're no longer holding on to something that you'd been holding on to. And then you have number 41, Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. So you could be feeling extra lovey or extra loved, especially this month. To read a little bit more into the horse spirit message, it says you're gifted with a spirit of movement and freedom. It's a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. This reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you away to far better. Choices can take you away to a far better place, a better situation, a better state of being, where there is no one but you to rein in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. So I love the saying, if you're tired of where you are, stop taking yourself there, right? So this is about the power of choice. And then I'm not going to read more into love is all around. I think that message is pretty clear. I just think that there's amplified love that you are feeling this month. So some messages from the Rebel deck. Now these are a little bit more harsh. It says, fuck fear. It will lie to your face. So if you are afraid to move forward on something, forget about it. Don't let the fears stop you from moving forward on whatever it is that you want to do. You need a big fucking hug. And like I said, there was a big emotional release that feels like it's just been sitting under the surface that's making you feel uncomfortable, giving you anxiety, maybe even some depressive thoughts and energy making its way to the forefront. So you need a big hug. Definitely lean on your support system, those who make you feel lighter and brighter. You think someone is lying. They are. Now, maybe this is you lying to yourself, and maybe you've been saying, oh, I'm great, everything's fine. But really, there might be some shadow work that needs to be done where you're figuring out what shadow emotions, whether it's shame or guilt or resentment, jealousy, all of those things are part of the shadow. We're human, we all have those emotions, but figuring out why is this popping to the surface and how can I be more secure in who I am and where I'm at in my life. So maybe this is you lying to you, or you're very intuitive, Scorpio, so this could be you picking up on somebody who's their truth is finally making its way to the surface. I feel like you've kind of known it for a long time, but they're finally admitting it to you. And then you have, you are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. So If you are really hung up on something that somebody else said, if you took something very personally, Spirit wants you to know that you are the best thing to ever happen to you, and don't worry about the fears, the haters. There's always going to be somebody that is telling you that you're not doing something correctly, right? And don't let those people dictate how you're going to be feeling the rest of the day. It does feel like there's some I'm sensing some anger, and then I don't know if it's rejection sensitivity, where it's if somebody tells you no, they don't like an idea, or they don't want to do something that you want to do. It's almost like you are taking it very personally, but I do feel like it's because there's other anxieties that are kind of building up, or other triggers that are building up. So I do feel like there's maybe a strong emotional release, whether it's an outburst of anger or rage even. So how can you get that out effectively? Maybe it's working out, hitting a punching bag, getting it out in a safe environment. And then you have number 18, reciprocity is the message with this. This is from the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle. So reciprocity, to me, this is about giving and receiving. Not feeling like you have to receive something in order to give, right? And not accepting something back. Constantly giving more of yourself, but not being okay with the receiving end of it. Somebody saying, hey, I can help you out with that. And you're like, no, I've got it myself. And it feels like that's more out of a sense of control. So relinquish the control. But it says, you must find balance in acts of giving and receiving in all ways, but in particular in your give and take with the earth. You must learn to reciprocate. The duality is giving, receiving, acceptance versus rejection. This could also be talking about maybe trying to live a little bit cleaner. Can you swap out saran wrap or plastic wrap for beeswax wraps? Or, that's just one thing. Maybe swapping out like plastic plug-in scent things for reed wick diffusers, or something like that. To where there's less plastic, there's less waste. So that feels like some things that Spirit is trying to bring to the forefront. And one last message for you. You have the 10 of Wands. You're carrying too much on your shoulders. You're taking too much responsibility when others could be helping and assisting. You've just got to relinquish the control. And then you have the World card and the 9 of Pentacles. If you can do that, you're going to be floating. It feels like you're really grounded. You're feeling safe. You're feeling like all of my needs are met. Everything is good. This is the end of a cycle, but it feels like positive closure. The end of a difficult time, and you're able to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I hope that these messages resonated. If they did, please hit the like button and follow me for more videos like this. And don't forget to book your personal reading on my website, Crystallize with Kate.